Hey guys, I thought it would be fun to do a little try on haul for the stuff that I bought for the recent sales ending 2018. There was the 12 till sale, the Black Friday sale, as well as the Boxing sale here in Australia. It's one of the biggest end of the year sales, so I managed to get a hold of some clothes. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I picked up is from Topshop. Now this is a black and white striped tee. I really like that all the stripes kind of go against each other from the collar to the body to the sleeves, so it creates a little bit of a dimensional twist even though it's just a plain black and white striped tee. I think it would go really well with some cropped I thought it would go really well with some high-waisted bottoms, maybe a high-waisted skirt or high-waisted jeans. This is actually a 2.0 of the original crop tee that they had. They had one where it was just all plain. It came in the colors white and gray, and that came out I think half a year ago. So I guess this crop tee was a huge seller for Topshop and they managed to pull out more designs for it. The next thing I got from Topshop is this long sleeve striped tee. Oh my god, no! I think the red kind of bled through to some parts of the t-shirt. Okay, basically it's just a typical t-shirt, average length with long sleeves. The stripes are closer knit together and it creates this little rustic type of vibe. I don't know, it kind of has like that knitted feel just because the lines are so clustered together. In the middle it says "No love lost" in red thread detailing, and I love that. I really like it. I really like the lettering in the middle. I like the pop of red that comes through. It's really good for some casual white shorts. I actually paired it up with the third item that I bought from Topshop, which was these Ivy Park biker shorts. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. It's more or less a Kim K trend that everybody wears nowadays. It's pretty basic and simple. If I wore the long sleeve top, then it kind of covers up this branding up here, and I think it looks really good paired with some white sneakers or maybe black sneakers to create that really casual, sporty vibe. The next store is from Meshki. It's an Australian online store. I managed to grab this nice rendition to my black and white top collection. It's essentially a tube top with some long sleeves. I really like how simplified it is. I think the best way to pair this up is to just make everything black. So I wore this with some black high-waisted jeans and some white sneakers and a classic black Chanel handbag. The next thing I got from Meshki is a bedazzled swimming suit set. So this is a two-piece bikini. I really like that it has this bejeweled detailing. It makes it super luxurious. I got this because I saw that Bella Hadid wearing this in one of their promotional photos and I was just completely sold. It is a little bit risque because the triangle is pretty tiny, I mean for my liking, but I still think it's conservative enough. It doesn't feel like it's showing too much when I tried it on, so I really like this. Good for the summer. The bejeweled bikini actually came with a nice little pouch to go along with it, just so that you could maintain and keep the longevity of the bikini, because it is stitched in with these stones, so you just, I guess it's just like a protection measure. I'm guessing when you throw it into the wash, you could just put it in this as well so that the wash doesn't ruin the stones. The next thing I got from Meshki is this plain black bodysuit. Kendall wore it, Madison Beer wore it. I really wanted to pick this up, but sadly, I am returning this item just because the lining is really thin. And even though there are 2 layers to it, front and back, it doesn't create enough structure or hold to keep the A-line in place. As you can see, this lining is supposed to sit at the very top so that you can't really see the lining. But because the material is so thin, the lining actually gives a little, and this is what you see when you wear it at the very front. Unfortunately, you can't really fix this problem unless you keep fidgeting. I decided I'm going to return this, but God, I love this so much just because it's so simple. And even the string that holds it is just so delicate and beautiful. I really wish that it worked out, but it didn't. The next thing that I got is a classic white bodycon dress. It has a really nice little side slit here. The main highlight of this plain white dress is the boat detailing at the very front. I don't think I've seen a lot of dresses like this. This would be really good paired with maybe some white sneakers. You could kind of just pull out a jumper on top of it to turn it into a white skirt. I think that would be really cute too. So moving down to the feet, I got these black slides from Cotton On. I really like the juxtaposition of a really casual slippers with a fuzzy cover-up. I feel like the fuzzy cover-up definitely gives it that luxe vibe. This is just a really easy option to slip my feet into and get out of the door. Great for the summertime. The next thing that I picked out are these Adidas Continentals. This is the Continental 80. It's just a really nice classic white sneaker that you can pair with anything. You can pair it with a bodycon dress, you could pair it with some jeans, some shorts. It just kind of tightens up your outfit and makes it a little more polished. It's one of those shoes where you kind of just really have to keep it clean. So love that. I got the junior version just because my feet were so tiny. It ended up saving me $50 as opposed to buying the Continental 80s in adult size. So I guess that was kind of a sale. Not really, but yeah, it was a good steal. And I thought of pairing it up with some white socks too to kind of give that street style vibe. And I picked up these 3 nice socks. Now this actually cost me $30 for one pair. I don't think I've ever paid that much money for a pair of socks. It says, pay your bills. And I thought that was so tongue-in-cheek. And it's definitely one of my 2019 resolutions is to kind of just shape up my finances. So I thought this was so cute to kind of like inspire me. I ended up getting these black and white shoelaces, and printed on them are the coordinates. Just looks so bomb. The next store that I bought from is Ego. It's a UK brand and they predominantly sell shoes. So I picked up these black booty tees. I really like the way that it looked on the website, but because they're soft booties, they really take on the form of your feet. So I actually have a pretty bad bunion on my left foot, and wearing this really accentuated it because the bunion would jut out at the corner. It's really hard to pair with jeans or pants. I mean, it looks bomb when there's nothing getting in the way of the top portion of these shoes, but with jeans, no. On top of that, if you see really closely, the stitching along the shoes doesn't look very flattering. I know from afar you can't really notice these details because it's all black, so it kind of conceals in just one color block, but looking at it up close really doesn't look very flattering. I managed to pick up these black trainers. They're the trendy chunky trainers that is kind of going around online for 2018. So one of the shoes actually...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The material of the soles look a tad too play-doughy. Yeah, it just looks really cheap. So all the Ego shoes that I ended up buying on the website, I am returning. I think that's pretty much... Oh! The last item that I got is from an Australian store called Glassons, and it's the top that I'm wearing right now. And it's just this really nice velvet silk-esque material with a little dip at the very front. I really like tops like this because I can get away without wearing a bra. I can just pair it with some white shorts on a really lazy day where I'm not feeling like I want to try that much and I don't want to wear anything too tight. It's just so easy to put on, yet looks so fabulous. Guys, look what came through! Yes! I only bought this 3 days ago from this online retailer store called Miss Lola, and I didn't expect that it would come so soon. Honestly, I'm just so impressed with the way they've handled my shipping and just expedited the whole process. I didn't think it would make it in this haul, but there you go. I bought these because the Ego shoes just didn't work out, so I wanted a replacement. I knew that I wanted black booties, and I knew that I wanted a pointed shoe. Now, I wanted a pointed shoe because it definitely streamlines and elongates your legs, so this is just absolutely perfect for that. So I picked these out because of the hella sexy black oil slick look that the boots give off. It's such a Matrix vibe. I also wanted to make it a point to grab some shoes that had a block heel. Now this is so important if you know that you want to be walking around in your shoes comfortably. You want to make sure that there's a large surface area to work with to stabilize yourself, as opposed to getting black heels with a stiletto point. That is just really painful. If you guys managed to stick around this long, thank you. You are freaking amazing. I appreciate the love, and I'll see you guys next time for a non-clothing haul.